If you're interested in filming wildlife or wanting a career in wildlife filming, the best thing you can possibly do is to get out of your house into your back garden or further afield if your parents will take you, and take a camera or even just a notebook and a pen and paper. And you should go out and look for wildlife, draw it, write little notes on it, take photographs of it.
There is wildlife absolutely everywhere. You've just got to be patient and wait for it to come along. It'll be in your school grounds, it'll be in your local park, it'll be in your garden if you've got one. But you can do all sorts of things to encourage it to come and visit. So things like setting up a bird feeding station, maybe you could create a pond, you could make a hedgehog home.
Look at the woodlice, look at the beetles, look at the butterflies, watch the birds. Just spend a lot of time watching and waiting, and then get a camera and maybe you'll get some good pictures.
My tip for filming things in your own garden is don't think that it has to be extreme or very, very different. Focus on something that is quite common and that you yourself know quite well, but try and provide a different angle on it.
Or if you're lucky enough to have an iPhone or an iPad you can get hold of, then you can make little films. So the main thing is to get out there and see the wildlife and start learning about it.
One of the most enticing things that leads me into wildlife on my home patch is sound. It's not the things you see, it's the things you hear. Learning bird song, learning how the birds are conversing with each other, how they're reacting to you, how they're reacting to other animals, is one of the best ways of getting into your local patch.
I recommend maybe studying your sciences at school and look at every single animal that you come across, study it, learn about it, read about it. And if you meet somebody that knows a lot about one particular animal, I recommend just ask them loads of questions and listen carefully to the answers.
There's also lots of different ways you can go. You can become a camera person, you could become a presenter, you could become a producer, a director, a researcher. There's a huge variety of jobs out there. And each one, requires a certain set of skills. So work out your strengths and play to them.
My top tip for anyone wanting to do a job like mine is to start now. Learn as much as you can about the natural world because it is an infinite subject. It is something you could study for the whole of the rest of your life and not know everything. So get started as early as you can and don't give up on it. I know it's hard work, but it will give you the best life you can possibly imagine.